Okay, 5-6. Today we're going to write a complex sentence. Okay, the first thing we need to do is we need to come up with a basic sentence. Okay, so a basic sentence must contain a noun and a verb. The verb is an action word. It can also include an adjective for a little bit of extra information. Okay? Okay, so I'm going to choose a noun. I'm going to have ball. And the verb I'll choose will be rolled. And I'm going to put the, which is a determiner, before the noun. I might just add a little bit more information. So we'll have the ball rolled down the hill. So there's a basic sentence to start with. Okay. Now over in this column here it says openers. Okay, it gives you a clue about what openers you could use. So you could use an L. Okay, now we've got our ly opener. The next thing you need to remember is right here. So think of this line as the place where we're going to put our comma to separate our opener. So we need to put our comma right there quickly, comma. The ball rolled down the hill. Now we've got a pretty good sentence already, but we need to start working on including connectives into our writing. So we're just going to start with a nice basic connective. We're going to have and. The ball rolled down the hill. Now we could put a full stop right here, but because we've used a connective we don't need a full stop yet. We're going to add a connective and then put more information to finish it off. So quickly, comma, the ball rolled down the hill and escaped my reach. We're going to use to finish it off. And on the end we need a full stop. So we've done our first complex sentence. So it reads, quickly, comma, the ball rolled down the hill and escaped my reach, full stop. Okay, the next basic sentence we're going to start with is, make that a little bit smaller, fish, there's our noun, swam, there's our verb, and we'll just put an adverb in there, quickly. We're going to use that again, but in our basic sentence, not for our opener. Okay, we've left the comma there, so we're just going to put it in here. Think of the line. That's going to be where our comma goes to separate our opener. And the opener I'm going to choose this time is a phrase of where. Okay, so a phrase of where I'm going to write deep in the water. Deep in the water. There's our phrase of where. It's telling us where the fish is. So deep in the water, comma, the fish swam quickly. The opener the connective, I'm going to choose will be to. The fish swam quickly. We could have a full stop here, but we're going to include a connective so we don't have a full stop after quickly. Deep in the water, the fish swam quickly to get away from the hungry shark. I'm going to make this a little bit smaller so it will fit in. Double click. Okay, so our sentence now reads, deep in the water, the fish swam quickly to get away from the hungry shark. I have highlighted deep in the water as our opener in blue. I've highlighted our connective to pink, and our punctuation we've used a capital letter at the start, a full stop, and a comma. That's all in green. Okay, the next one we're going to start with a man. Can be the noun, and he can snore. A man snored. Verb, loudly. Just a little bit of exclamation. We're going to start with a man snored loudly as our basic sentence. This time I'm going to use a phrase of when as our opener. Phrase of when I'm going to choose is early in the morning. When is it happening? It's happening early in the morning. The connective I'm going to use will be, we're going to use which. Early in the morning, a man snored loudly, which kept his wife awake. Full stop. There's our sentence. So our sentence now reads, early in the morning, a man snored loudly which kept his wife awake. I've highlighted which, because it's our connective pink. I've highlighted early in the morning, our when phrase blue, because it's our opener, and our capital letter, and our comma, and our full stop, I've just underlined green. Okay, now it's your turn to build a complex sentence. So you need to come up with a basic sentence first, add your opener, don't forget the comma after your opener, add your connective, and finish with extra information on the end. Once that's done, use your highlighters to highlight all your VCOP elements.